Morning everybody, hope you are well. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well. I am on my way. Today is such a good day for us. When I mean us, myself, my family, my brothers. If I haven't mentioned it here, my brothers own an African shop in Manchester, and for the past, I want to say 3 years, they have been working on opening up a warehouse, which is huge, honestly. Today is the opening of that warehouse, so I am going to spend a couple of hours with them, look around the warehouse, congratulate them, help out wherever I can. I do admire those men. They took the plunge like 6 years ago, or probably more than that, left their 9-to-5 jobs, borrowed, begged, stole, and invested in this African business, and it's doing well. So for that, I'm thankful to God for. So so that's that for today. However, as you can see by the title, I had yet another consultation meeting yesterday. Apparently, for those who have been through the redundancy process here in UK, you have 3 consultation meetings, and if you ask me, I really don't see the point of these 3 meetings, especially when they know who they are going to let go of and who they are going to keep. I really don't see the point dragging out this whole process. I guess on one hand, for those that they are going to keep, they still receive like a monthly salary until they are giving their notice, and then their redundancy package follows. That's about the only positive I can see. Otherwise, apart from that, it's just such a negative, draining, pointless meeting. Pointless in the fact that it wasn't any different to what we discussed during the first meeting. So started, I'm just so thankful. My manager is really understanding, really had that human touch throughout the meeting, which made it a lot bearable, So started with the meeting by opening up the form. Now the form, HR sent him this form. Guys, honestly, we're nothing but just numbers. So in this corporate world, we are nothing but numbers. So HR sent him this form, and on the form, I sent him an email with the second consultation meeting form that we were both supposed to go through and complete. Now, on the body of the email, because he showed me the email, my name had been reduced to my first name and my initials, just those 2 alphabets. And in areas where they did not refer to me by my first name and my initial, just the first name and initial. So if my name was Jackie Adams, I was referred to as J.A. It's laughable. It is laughable. And then in sentences where I wasn't referred to by my initials, I was referred to as the subject. I'm like, wow. Are you kidding me? Anyway, we went through it. It was just like, do you understand why we're having this? I found most of the questions patronizing, if you ask me. Do you understand why we're having this? Have you looked for something else? Have you looked for something else? Do you intend to look for something else? I found that a lot of questions, they repeated a lot of the questions, if you sat down and actually understood the question, they repeated that question about, have you looked for something else? We try our best to mitigate the risk of redundancies. So, you know, you're encouraged to look for this, you're encouraged to look for that, which I do appreciate. But if there is nothing matching my skills and experience, what do you want me to do? You know? So, answered that. And then there was one question that I just had to laugh, because they were like, I think they asked, how has the impact of this redundancy, or is it consultation, made you feel? And I'm like, I had to laugh. It was laughable. I'm sorry. What do you mean by how has it made me feel? So I turned around and I said to my manager, if I was in my 60s, then I would look at it as early retirement. And you know, I will be happy that I get to retire early. But I'm not in my 60s, I'm 45, and you're asking me, you're taking away my only means of livelihood for now, and you're asking me, how do I feel about that? Am I supposed to jump on the table with glee? Am I supposed to throw a party? Like, I'm not understanding these people. I'm not. But so I laughed about it, and my manager also, he cracked up and he found it funny. So yeah, I went through it. I asked if I could, if he knew when my end date was. He didn't know. I asked if we could speed up the process. He said he would put that forward, but because, like I said, it's not just myself. There are others that are going through this as well, and some of them have applied for the positions that were made available. So until they go have their interview and the selection process has been concluded, they cannot advise when our last day will be. Same with the redundancy package. They wouldn't be able to advise how much it would be until they know when our last day would be. So there is yet another consultation meeting. I think that will be communicated to me in about 2 weeks and all. I don't know. I just find the whole exercise draining. I really do. I think this whole thing should be, this whole redundancy consultation process should be revisited, especially within UK. I don't know how it operates in other countries, but it should be revisited. It should be made so that the people at the receiving end, you know, feel less anxious, and it should be made less painful. Honestly, I could feel my anxiety rising, and I fought so hard. I said, nope, this is not going to get me down at all. It's not going to get me down. As soon as that was done, I just started playing music to uplift my spirit. Said, this won't get me down, no way. And I'm so thankful today. I get to go out and hang out with family, celebrate the launch of this warehouse that my brothers have opened. I probably will make a separate video so you all will see. I'm so proud of them, really proud of them. But yeah, that's how it went, guys. That's how it went. And again, I don't want this to be dark, depressing, sad video. I know it's not the nicest of news, but I know, you know, there are people there that are dealing with worse. And for the fact that there is hope that I would get something else tomorrow, I am always going to look at the bright side. Once again, I just want to encourage anyone who is also going through this or has gone through it and is yet to see the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm just here to encourage you to say, look, there is light at the end of the tunnel. This is just a phase. This too will pass. Keep your head up high. If it has knocked your confidence, maybe you've worked in this company for a very long time, you haven't interviewed in a while, you haven't done anything with your CV in a while. There are loads of free materials on YouTube or just general social media platforms that you could check and beef up your CV, put down everything you've worked on. It doesn't always have to be things in your professional life. I'm sure there are things in your personal life that you've done and you've acquired skills that you could take with you to your new job. Put all that down. I'm a Christian, like most of you know. Pray over it and apply, and just watch the heavens open up doors of blessings for you and for myself as well. I say that prayer for myself as well. And if it is a business that you're looking to go into, probably you're tired of the 9 to 5, you know, I'm just wishing you nothing but positivity in whatever endeavor you set your mind to. This too shall pass, okay? Right, so I am pretty close. I will try and make a video, show you all Motherland stores, and I will see you all in my next video. Take care now. Bye bye.